the vast expanse of space silent, endless, and cold. Then, a massive rift tears through the stillness. The war fleet of the Saurian Dominion emerges from faster-than-light travel, blotting out the stars, like the shadow of a distant epoch. Monolithic warships, their hulls covered in black stone scales, gleaming faintly under the distant light of dying stars. They move like ancient, monstrous reptiles, vast and relentless, slithering through the darkness, carrying with them the promise of utter destruction. Ahead, the Earth unaware, unprepared awaits its inevitable annihilation. Chapter I, The Invasion begins. From the heart of the fleet, the command ship Varichthal looms like a sea monster. Inside the command deck, Warlord X Orzul, an enormous figure among his kind, his crimson scales marked with ancient battle scars, watches the blue-green world below with a cold, predatory gaze. His eyes narrow as his forked tongue flicks out like a blade, tasting the stale air of the war room. The decree is absolute, his voice rumbles, deep and hoarse, echoing like distant thunder. Humanity will be eradicated. Their world will burn, and their remains will serve as a warning to all who dare challenge the galactic order. With a simple swipe of his clawed hand, the invasion begins. The Earth's orbit erupts in flames. Thousands of warships plunge down, tearing through the planet's atmosphere like falling daggers. The sky darkens as colossal warbeasts, each as large as a city, cut through the clouds. The assault begins not with precise strikes, but with overwhelming force, merciless and unrelenting. For 7 days and 7 nights, the Earth was a battlefield. The sky darkened as the Saurian Dominion's fleet descended, a rain of destruction unleashed from the cold depths of space. However, humanity, with its long-hidden knowledge, was prepared. Beneath the vast ocean, the legendary city of Atlantis activated its ether shield, a defensive system capable of withstanding the most advanced alien weaponry. The shield expanded outward, forming an invisible dome around the Earth, turning the tide in the early moments. The Saurian fleet launched wave after wave of attacks, energy beams, missiles, and massive warbeasts that tore through cities. But each assault was met by the impenetrable shield, causing the aliens to rethink their strategy. The skies over Earth erupted with flashes of light, as Earth's forces, aided by Atlantis' ancient technology, pushed back with everything they had. Fighter jets soared through the air, while ground forces engaged the alien. Yet, despite their superior technology, the aliens were not easy to defeat. The warbeasts, enormous creatures with the strength to crush buildings, rampaged through the planet. The Saurian forces, relentless in their assault, deployed their greatest weapon, a reptilian leviathan, a towering creature of immense power that could tear apart entire fleets with its primal strength. As it wreaked havoc, Atlantis deployed its secret weapon, the Vortex Cannon, an ancient weapon powered by the very core of the Earth itself. With a thunderous roar, the cannon fired, obliterating the Leviathan and sending a shockwave. But even with the Leviathan gone, the Saurian fleet fought on. The alien forces were not easily deterred, and the battle continued to rage across the Earth. It was then that the Saurian fleet made a desperate, last-ditch attempt to end the war. Their flagship, a colossal mothership, broke through the ether shield's defenses and crashed down in an area marked by coordinates, 25 degrees north, 71 degrees west. This location, today known as the Bermuda Triangle, became the site of the final battle. The Saurian ship's crash was catastrophic, sending a shockwave that distorted both time and space. Its massive size, coupled with the Earth's gravitational pull, caused unexpected consequences. The Saurian soldiers, particularly the T-Rex units, found themselves significantly weakened by the planet's gravity. Their massive bodies, built for strength but not adapted for Earth's gravity, were dragged down by its force, reducing their combat effectiveness. As a result, the tide of battle began to shift in favor of Earth's forces, but victory was not yet assured. For days, the two sides struggled for dominance, with neither gaining a decisive upper hand. The aliens, weakened by Earth's gravity and the destruction of their flagship, fought desperately to maintain control, while Earth's forces bolstered by Atlantis technology pushed back with relentless determination. Despite the aliens' size and strength, the battle had become a grueling war of attrition, with neither side willing to give in. The battle reached a stalemate. The Saurian fleet, now leaderless and disoriented, began to fall back, but not without a final attempt to retaliate. The remaining alien forces launched a final assault on Atlantis, hoping to destroy the heart of Earth's defense, but the ether shield, still holding strong, absorbed the onslaught. After another tense day of battle, the Saurian forces, battered and broken, were forced to retreat into the void of space, leaving behind their wrecked ships and their shattered hopes. But even in their retreat, they left behind a warning: the war was far from over. The Bermuda Triangle, where their mothership had fallen, remained a silent witness to the greatest battle in history. The Earth had won, but at a great cost. Cities lay in ruins, and the scars of war were etched across the planet. The alien forces had been defeated for now, but the memory of their invasion, and the sight of their fallen flagship beneath the waves, would remain forever. And deep in the Bermuda Triangle, the wreckage of the Saurian fleet lay hidden, waiting for the day when the invaders would return.